Okay, it's recording. I told you guys I'd make a crafting video, so I'm gonna try to do it now. I'm gonna try to make it quick, which is kind of an oxymoron because quick and crafting don't really go hand in hand. Um, but I made that other video that showed you ways to obtain lots and lots of regular equipment, and you do need a lot of equipment to be successful in crafting. You also need a lot of silver. Right now I have 453 million. Sounds like a lot to some, but it really isn't. It's not enough, but that's my healing setup, whatever. Okay, you can go equipment, and then you go to crafting. Okay, now when you're crafting legacy, let me see what I have. I think I have a ring that's legacy I can craft right now. Yeah, I do. Okay, I got this in a treasure chest earlier. When you're crafting legacy, it's pretty much all the same item, just a grade lower, a color lower, whatever you want to call it. So if you see one like this, you automatically know it's legacy. So just craft. So now I have 3 of them in epic, so I need 3 more to be able to get in legendary. Now let's focus on crafting something that isn't legacy. Let's go to legendary. And what I personally do is I get a piece of paper and a pen. And I know that maybe sounds crazy, but I get a piece of paper and a pen. And, okay, illustrious boots. They're really good for when you're first starting out. When you get your champ to level 63. Because your march speed kind of sucks at that point. And it really helps gathering speed too. So you click it, and right here it's got 6 of the divine boots. So that is what you need in order to craft it. So what I do, the divine boots, this item can be found in pretty much from gathering, which and combat. That's not going to happen, or if it does. You're just very, very lucky, because I think maybe 3 times in the amount of time I've played this game, I've seen somebody get legendary gear from gathering. Alright, so I'm going to go, and it's the divine boots. So I'm going to write down illustrious boots, and then underneath it I'm going to write down divine boots so I don't forget what I'm doing. Here's the divine boots. That was easy. I'm going to click it, and then underneath where I wrote divine boots, I'm going to write these 4 items. The mercenary gloves. And then next to the mercenary gloves, I'm going to write that it is epic. And I'm also going to write that it is gloves. Well, I mean, the mercenary gloves has gloves in the name. But for things that don't, like Stone of Ivy, I would write ring next to it so I don't flake out and forget what I'm doing. Now, I have all of these items lit up. So that means I have them all, and I can craft this right now. But let's pretend I didn't have the Stone of Ivy. So I would go back. I would click epic, go to rings, and I would find the Stone of Ivy. Well, here we go. Now, underneath where I wrote down Stone of Ivy, I would write down these items. Or you can just write down what you're missing, but if you write down what it pertains to, then after you craft the next thing and you go back, it's not a guessing game trying to figure out. It just makes it a little easier for me. I don't know. I don't have a photogenic memory, so whatever. But, the Ring of Overseers. Okay, say you're missing that. So go back. Go to rare. Go to rings. There's the Ring of Overseers right there. Okay? Super, super easy once you get the hang of it. Now, what I do personally, okay, you can craft common items. I have 99 of all of them, but so go to uncommon, and sometimes I will take all the helmets. Okay, I have 99 of all the ones I can craft. Here's the weapons. I have 99 of all these. Okay, well, I only have 82 of those. Maybe I can find something eventually. Oh, see, here we go. The protective boots. So every now and then, just because I have so much common gear, I will go through and craft things like the protective boots, using up some of the common items so that I don't accidentally use something I need for upgrading. Oh, see, I'm out of the leather doublet. I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's really simple. Just don't hurt your brain trying too hard. Write shit down. I said when I was talking to you guys that I would go over gather gear. So things that I use for gathering. Well, I use these. These are Legacy and Equip. Okay, and well, hold on. The gather speed 45%. I also like these for the spies mission speed. But when you're first starting out, I would totally use these over those. It's still 40%, whatever. And the march speed really makes a huge difference when you're that little. So really all I'm gaining is 5% by using those and losing march speed, which, depending on how fast you are, it compensates for itself. So let's equip these so that you see. These gloves are Legacy as well. But every account I've ever had, for whatever reason, I could obtain these relatively easily. So hopefully you have the same luck, because it is 50% march speed and gathering. The helmet I use. Okay. Now, this is the helmet for the current encounter camps that we have right now. And this is the helmet from completing daily tasks. This one has 37% gathering speed. This one has 35. But look at the army load on this one. Okay, so if you're in a realm where people are tile hitting or doing this, that, or the other, you can send a smaller march to the tile by using this helm versus the other one and lose less troops. Because when you get tile hit, so we're going to equip that one because you should be able to bust your butt and hit those camps and get it now. All right. This one is also daily tasks. Yes, daily tasks. So if you complete your daily tasks every day, eventually you'll have this. It shouldn't be that hard to get. Shouldn't take you that long. There are other options though. Oh yes. Okay, the good thing about this one though is food capacity and resource income. So while you have this equipped and you're gathering, you're saving food and your upkeep, or because you have more coming in. All right, I use this one though. The gathering speed is not a huge difference, but I also use this one for healing, and I also use this one for spy missions. So this is not the easiest to craft. It's not the hardest either though, so you can do it. It's too easy. Just stay on task and you'll get it. All right, I'm gonna go with this one because that's the easier one to get. All right, this is a pain in the butt to get because, I mean, look, I don't even have two of them. I try so hard. I can never get that stupid whip. I don't even really like gathering though, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's look at the bonuses. 24%, march speed 24%, attack versus encounters. Seriously, you don't want to use this for encounters. Use it for gathering only. There are much better weapons that you can craft and get if you try hard enough for encounters than this. Okay. I can't get these rings in Legendary ever either. But I use these to gather. But I'm sure I really don't even know what the other options are. The realm that I'm in right now is kind of dead, so there aren't even a lot of dead castles to get resources from. So I find myself gathering more than I like. But it's gathering speed 24%. I can't tell you what it is in Legendary because, sadly, I have not had this ring ever in Legendary. But okay. Oh, I wanted to check here. Let's go. Okay. Gathering. Oops. Oh, well, no, that one's, yeah. I think this is from the Path of Glory when you first start playing. It's got army load and gathering speed, so that's not bad. Because same thing with the helm, you can send less troops, and if you do get tile hit, it's not as damning than if you sent a bunch of troops. 9%. Yeah, work really hard to get stuff better than that crap. Okay, so that is what I would use if I were you for gathering until you can craft some better stuff. And when you can, the first thing that you should craft, in my opinion, for gathering, would be this. See, so I would need to craft the Endless Endurance. So let's check that out. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Endless Endurance. Alright, so I need 6 Unbreakables. I'm not writing this down, and I should be, but that's okay. There's the Unbreakable. Let's see how many I can make. Alright, I think. Endless Endurance. Now I've unlocked it. It's 25 million. That's fine. I can afford that. Boom. Now, just to show you, let's go to it. See? And now I have that one, so we're good. It's got the red line going to it. It tells me that I have it. I just need to make one more of it. It's a lot easier than people realize. And if I can do it, you can do it. So, you got this. If you guys have questions, just ask me in group. But yeah, that's it.